Hello folks, this is Sullla once again. Welcome to our delayed continuation of the Always War Babylon game for Civ 4. So this game has been on hold for almost a full year at this point. If you're watching these games in sequence, you might not notice that if you're watching this like years after the fact, but this was a series that was delayed for a very, very long time. And I'm going to go ahead and pick it back up. This is a game that's been going on for a while. Here's the date, 6/6/2013, the last time I actually played this save, and it is now May 19th, 2014. So that is about 2.5 weeks short of a full year. But I did go back, I did look at this a little bit, and had a chance to poke around. I spent about 20 minutes looking at this, trying to figure out what I wanted to do going forward here. So a little background on what I was doing in this game. This is a game that's being played Always War. I'm playing as Hammurabi of Babylon, aggressive organized traits. I am playing Always War on Monarch difficulty against 6 other AIs. Now, as of this point, several of them are dead. Not several of them. Ahsoka of India we killed off earlier in this playthrough, but the other 5 are still alive as of this moment right now. Overall, control about a quarter of the donut. This is played on a donut map. And India started, well, there's Delhi, so that's where India started. But India was successfully killed off earlier in this game. I believe that I've already hit the tipping point. I think that from this point forward, it's going to be downhill. I think it's not going to be that hard to win from this point. But there's still a long way to go because I'm not close to a victory condition. Right now, the general plan that I think I had before I stopped playing and that I'm still going to be going with is that I'm going to try to hold up here in the west, the north and west, this part of the donut. On this side is Frederick is the enemy on this side. You can see he's actually got some stacks coming in right now. There's a little stack of trebuchets and another one with some random stuff behind that. But I'm going to try to hold over here in the west, and I'm going to try to push down here in the south. And I believe that was the plan going forward the last time as well. A couple reasons for doing that. Number one, Willem is the strongest of the AI leaders. Willem is the one who's furthest ahead in tech. He is the one who is leading in GNP, which is basically commerce in this game. See, he's the orange bar here on the bar graph, so he's the one who's leading in research power. He's the one who's furthest ahead in tech. I can pull up his techs right here. This is Willem. You can see he's further ahead than the other AIs. He's getting close to techs, like he can research gunpowder. He's not that far from rifling tech. He can research military tradition. He's ahead of the other AIs. So he's the most dangerous one, so it makes the most sense to try and kill him first. Number two, there's also some happiness resources down here. There's a gold resource and there's an ivory resource right here, just beyond my current borders, and I would kill to have these within my territory. One of the huge problems in this game is a lack of happiness resources. I have 1 spices, that's it. And that's all that I've been working with. And honestly, I didn't even have spices until relatively recently. They're down here. They were right by India's capital. Is the thing. Watch, I can set this to luxuries. Here are all the luxury resources in my territory. Yeah, look at this. None. No luxury resources down here. That's my capital. That's where I started. So the closest are this whale resource, this wines, the spices, and then this stuff down here. This is absolutely ridiculous in terms of happiness. This is one of the lowest, probably the worst I've ever had it in terms of happiness resources. That has been a huge problem throughout this game, and honestly, I'm not sure how I've been able to get this far to begin with, in addition to it being Always War on top of that. So those are 2 reasons to attack south, Willem being the strongest AI and happiness resources being down here as well. Now, in the last session, a year ago, the last thing I did was, I'm in a golden age right now, popped a golden age a little bit earlier, and I flipped to new civics. So now I'm in nationhood, and honestly right now, nationhood is hugely helpful just because of this, +2 happiness from barracks. I'm using that right now because I have a barracks in pretty much every single city, so it's helpful just for the happiness. The can draft 3 units per turn, I will probably make use of pretty soon anyway. I also revolted into mercantilism, free specialists per city. No foreign trade routes, but I can't get foreign trade routes anyway because I'm at war with everyone else in the game. And then I also popped into theocracy, extra experience points for cities that have my state religion. And that is a very big deal because with the barracks, you get 3 experience points. With theocracy, you get 2 more. That's 5 experience. You get a double promotion. Because I am aggressive, that means that melee and gunpowder units get a free combat 1. So with the 5 XP, I can take combat 2, and either shock or pinch promotion. I can also take combat 1, combat 2, and formation, which is the anti-horse unit promotion, which is also very, very key. So that theocracy civic helps me a lot. As far as where we are on the tech tree, a quick refresher on this. I'm pushing for gunpowder. That is a huge, huge tech to grab. It will allow me to draft muskets. That'll make me much more safer defensively. I'll be able to just draft a musket in any city that gets threatened. I'll also be able to take pinch promotion to defend against enemy gunpowder units. And then we go straight for military tradition. That'll open up cuirassier, and that will be a huge upgrade over the knights that I'm fielding. Knights are the backbone of my current army. To go from 10 strength on knights up to 12 strength on cuirassier is a humongous upgrade. So we're gonna need to finish gunpowder first, then we're heading for military tradition, and then we head straight for replaceable parts, or excuse me, for rifling, because rifling will open up rifle units, which we can draft en masse, and also opens up cavalry, and cabs are the unit that will break this game. Seriously, cavalry will break this game open, and I expect that I will win the game with cavalry. That is the plan going forward. Draft rifles, and then build cabs, win the game off of that. And that's a pretty standard play for Civilization. But for the moment, I've got some units healing here. Got a great medic healing up units there. This is another group of units here. Got another great medic in there. You might see Bernard Montgomery is the great general medic over here. So we're gonna hold position up here. I'm trying to develop this city. This city is relatively new. I want to drop a city here and hopefully take advantage of those whales at some point. But I won't. I need optics tech to hook them up, and I won't have that for a while. But we'll mostly hold here and send all of our reinforcements down here to the south. I've actually got a settler here in Delhi, and I'm probably going to plant on one of these tiles, either this tile or this tile. One of these two, depending on what it looks like down there. I also have some spies in the queue. I tossed these in at the end of the last session. I've got one over here. Maybe it's in this city. Yep, got some spies in the queue. I realized that I should send some spies to figure out what's in the fog of war, what's beyond, where are the AI cities, and I can do that with spy units. So anyway, let's hit next turn. Let's get this underway, and let's see what the AI will do next. Okay, the AI is going to try to move up there. This city, Mari, is my Confucian missionary city. I'm just spreading my religion to cities from here. Unfortunately, my golden aid's going to run out soon, but there's not much to be done about that. Knights in here. Do I have a stable? Any city that has a stable should pretty much just crank knights. Look at this city. Beautiful production city. I'd love to be able to mine this tile, but it's a little hard to get units up to the front line there. So 2-turn knight sounds pretty good to me. Here I built a courthouse. By the way, I get cheap courthouses because I'm organized. It's one of my civ traits, so I get cheap courthouses, and that means I pretty much want to build them everywhere. This city is going to be another production city. Note that it doesn't have much in the way of commerce potential. I need to, I'm spreading irrigation over here. I'm going to need to mine that tile. Since this is not a great commerce city, we can mine this tile too. I think I'll actually grab that right now. So with this being a production city, it's a good choice to knock out a stable and build some horse units in there later. These guys were moved here to build a road. I just produced a great profit. That's not all that useful. In terms of a cottage has been, wait, where was that? Oh, that's nothing. Okay, that's a non-issue. I don't care if that cottage gets pillaged. The great profit is not too useful because I actually do have 3 holy cities. Hold on, I'll turn on the religious indicators. See, I've got the Jewish holy city, and I have the Hindu holy city, and I have the Confucian holy city. But all of them already have shrines. Like, I've got the Confucian shrine in here. That's why I've got a market, grocer, and bank in here. And Delhi's another double holy city, which is why I've got a market, bank, and I need to get a grocer in here soon too, for that very same reason. And I don't want to be working that tile. Which one of these cottages is most developed? That one there. It's a hamlet. Minor, micro. Anyway, so that profit's not that useful. I'll probably hold on to the profit, and yeah, that's not going to be useful, and hope that I get another non-profit and trigger a golden age later. That's the best use for him. By the way, check out all these bowmen in the capital. They're there for hereditary rule military police. See, I need them for happiness. +8, the military presence impresses us. That's hereditary rule happiness. Anyway, so yes, what do we want to do? Let's see. Can I road this? Yes. Alright, first let's defend up here in the west. These units appear to be backing off, and I'm okay to let them back off. What odds does a knight get on those guys? Let's check. Only 80%, that's not good enough, so I'll defend against that tile. Let's finish the road there, and build this road here. These workers are totally safe here. So that gets us a road connection in here into Sullla. And I'm going to want to... by the way, I get a free monument because I have Stonehenge. These guys are just going to defend that city. What I need to do is I need to move one unit up here to cover that worker. I'm just going to move a knight up there. Yeah. That crossbow will get like no odds to kill the knight. Actually, I should move a second knight up there just in case he'd win at 1% odds. Just in case, so if he wins at 1% odds, I don't lose the worker. This new knight I'm going to move down here to the front lines because, as I said, I want to reinforce. Here in the west, I'm pretty safe right now. This Confucian missionary can come up here to Sullla, unless I need one down there more. Actually, I want to send it to this city. I'd rather send it to this city here. Alrighty. And this guy, I think, was mining. This guy, I think, was chopping. Where's this chop going to go? Esthuna, that's fine, but I think I actually have a better... Yeah, I need to cottage some of these... This guy's more useful dropping a cottage up here. Let's have him do that. Another longbow. The days of longbows are just about done, but I'll move this guy down to the front lines anyway. And I finished... there we go. We want the extra food there. Finished another cottage on that spice. Let's see. I want to mine this iron tile, but it's not quite safe yet. Let's focus on the big project for this turn. This little stack here. I should be able to wipe this stack out without too much trouble. Let's see, what do I have? I've got a longbow, a mace, and a settler in there. Yeah, I'm a little low on units down here, which is why I'm trying to move down some reinforcements. I've got another knight on its way down here too, for example. But that'll take another turn. Alright, so let's see. We should be able to wipe these. Yeah, we can wipe this out. So the only dangerous unit here is the war elephant. I need to clear the war elephant because it gets the bonus against mounted units. So we need to use a mace to clear the war elephant. As soon as the war elephant's gone, we will hit this with knights and shred the rest of the units in this group. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's use this guy. What happens if I use a pike? Just out of curiosity. Now, see the pike hits the crossbow, so that's not what we want there. So we actually do want a mace here. I think I might use. Let's try this mace here. 50%. Can I get better odds than that with another mace? 71%. That's a really highly promoted though. Still probably better to use him though. That guy can't reach. Yeah, let's go with the 70% mace. Even with well, hold on. Let me check the odds. I should check the odds for a knight first. Yeah, see the knight only gets 35%. That's not good odds. Obviously, better to use the mace. So this guy might be dying here, but let's just send him in, hope he wins. And he didn't, unfortunately, but he did knock the war elephant down on health. So now our knights can go ahead and clean up the rest of the stack. See, we get 98.6%, and this guy will get a promotion too. So that's an easy win. And watch, oh, almost. We also got flanking damage on the siege units in the stack. I was hoping I could hit him and then move back into the city, but I can't do that. So let's move here for safety. Anyway, though, we'll be able to clean up should be able to clean up all the units here. And that's an easy win as well. And we got more flanking damage. Let's see. How many healthy knights do I have left here? Not a lot. Most of these knights are still a little beat up. But that's okay. I don't need too many more attackers. Let's grab this guy. 96%. He'll be able to promote again next turn. And anything that I need one more knight to hit this group, even though the odds aren't great, but I can really do need another knight to hit this group. So we're gonna have to grab somebody who's still a little bit hurt, I think. What odds do I get? 92%. There we go. Yeah, so we're able to get that. And we're able to take out, actually able to kill the Treb and the Catapult through flanking. And that War Elephant's low, so I'm going to go ahead and hit him with, yes, I can use, perfect, I can use a pike to take out that guy. Perfect. And I'll get the huge 99% bonus against him. There we go. Right now, let's see. I would really like to get a road on this tile, so I think I'm going to do that with this guy. Build half a road on that tile, because that's very useful for movement purposes. And I really do need to get some more knights down here, because I lost another mace this turn at that 72% odds. I think I'm okay, but it's a little dicey down here right now, so I'd feel a lot better with a few more units. But I've got another knight coming out of there. How many knights do I have up here? Let's shift one other knight down from up here. Shift one other knight down from up here. That would make me feel better. Alrighty. Now, the sad thing is that that golden age is about to end, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to check my cities next turn and go through and do a little micro. This city should be pretty safe, because that mace is on a hill. He's got the hill bonus and a lot of promotions, so I'm not too scared about that. I'm waiting for the borders to pop here. 4 more turns. When these borders pop, it'll give me control over these 2 tiles and these 2 tiles. Plus, this peak will be in my borders too, and that'll grant me vision on a lot of stuff over here. So that border expansion will be pretty big. Oh. Alright. Finished a knight here. Another knight. Yeah, you can see it's going to take a while. I will probably whip this. I need to go through and whip that knight, probably. Another knight in this city. Yeah, this one really has nothing to build other than more knights. I do have a stable here, right? No, I don't have a stable. Well, let's build the stable then. A pikeman out of this city. What else is there to build here? Not much. Probably should build a stable and then get more. Well, I don't want all my cities building stables because I need to. Actually, let's get a Trebor too. I might need them for sieges. City walls completed here. That's nice. Actually, no. Let's get the barracks. Need the happiness. Look how low my happiness cap is. It's only 6. That's really sad. I need the barracks for happiness as much as anything else. And I'm going to need to do some whips in some of these cities. Anyway, alright, so there's a force moving up on Superla up here. But I'm not too scared of this. We'll see. That's not a bad stack, actually. But it'll move on to this tile next turn, and we can hit it with a lot of units. Not a bad stack, actually. I've got quite a few units up here, though, so... Alrighty. Go ahead and finish that. Fortunately, there's nothing incoming down here to the south, so I've got a little reprieve down here for the moment. Alright, go ahead and spread that. Where did I just clear another forest? Oh, up here. Alright. And up here I've got a settler. Settler's planned for up there. I'm not sure it's quite safe to send him up there just yet, but I'll move him up anyway. Alright, you finish that road. Now I've got more road control down here. Let's see how we doing here. These guys all need to heal. Let's move the Great General Medic over so they can stay in place and heal. Where's my Great General Medic? Oh, there it is. It's the pike. Note that the Great General Medic is himself not full health, but we'll move him over here. And now those knights can stay in place and heal. another longbow. Where do I need that? This longbow, I need a longbow in this city just for safety's sake. Let's see. 3 more turns for that border to expand. Yeah, down here is pretty quiet. See, because of the Great General Medic, these guys will heal how much? Wait a sec. Let me double check. Let's see. Okay, so the Medic 2 heals units in adjacent tile extra 10%. Medic 3 heals an extra 15%, and it's a base 10% when they're in your... No, it's base 15% when they're in your territory. So that's 15 plus 15 plus 10. That's 40% of their health they heal if they don't move that turn. So they can heal 4 points out of 10. The Knights can. So that guy goes back to full. This guy would take 2 turns to heal. Or I can promote him and he'll get healed right away. Well, it's quiet down here, so we can heal him for the moment. This guy will heal up to full. This guy will be at 9.5, so he'll be alright. He'll be close enough to full next turn. I think now that I can mine that iron, let's get this pike back to safety. He's in a vulnerable position. Alright, now let's focus on the main thing this turn. We've got to focus on the threat to Sullla, or whatever the heck that's called. I'm going to chop this... I think I'm going to... What I want to do is chop this forest, because, yeah, because this forest... The enemy units could take shelter on this forest if they wanted to. There's only one 2-move unit in this stack, the Horse Archer. There's another Horse Archer here. So what we're gonna... Let's get rid of this forest. I can use the 3 workers to get rid of the forest. Clear out the defensive cover for units coming in. We'll chop that. Almost finishes the theater, which is nice. Why do I want the theater? Well, for one thing, it provides culture. It'll push the borders out more. But I'm running Mercantilism Civic, so I get a free specialist. It'll also allow me to run an artist for free, is the idea. Now what I want to do is I want to cover... I want to move my big stack up onto that tile. So let's grab everybody except a token defender. Everybody except the Horse Archer. You guys all come on up here. Alrighty, you guys all come up here. Now we're ready to move into Sullla next turn. I expect that this big stack is going to move right there, and then I'll hit it with these units, and hopefully it'll be a total slaughter for them and not for me. That's the hope in any case. Anyway. Let's continue moving these guys down, but move this guy to the west. Move this guy over to Sullla. Alrighty. Can I get them in here? Yeah. Let's move these knights in here. I don't expect that city to be attacked, but better to have them end their movement in a city than be in Nowheresville and not be able to do anything. It's a little dangerous to have so many knights over here because they can't get over to Kutha immediately, but there's not much I can do about that. This little city here, Neribtum, is a nice place to have units because they can move over to Kutha and they can move over here as needed. As soon as these guys are healed, I'm going to look to take this settler. Where's the settler? I'm going to look to push this settler and... wait a minute, they just dumped the city on that tile, I think. So, 1, 2... I was going to say maybe I can put a city here, but that's now an illegal city location if the AI put a city there. So... I may not be able to put a city there. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to have to get a unit down there to scout. I have a Sentry Knight. Hold on. Let me use my Sentry Knight to scout. Yep. See? Now we can see. Now we can see there's an AI city down there. Alright, we can raise and replace that. That city is brand new. It has no defenses. I can hit that city pretty easily. In fact, I can hit it from this city. Watch, I can go 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 moves across road, and then hit it on the diagonal. That'll be an easy city to kill. As soon as my knights are healed, I can reposition them and do that. So that shouldn't be too tough. All right, I want to go through and check my cities real quick because some of them probably need to get whipped. This city probably needs to get whipped, but I don't want to do it at the penalty. How about this city? 1 pop. I don't want to whip it for 1 pop. That's wasteful. I should whip something here, though. I should whip something. Is this city decent at commerce? Yeah. Let's whip a knight here next turn, and then overflow into that spy. This city can't whip yet, still too small. Can't whip here yet, blah, blah, blah. This city is still too small, still growing. I don't want it working that tile, though. Just want that to grow. This city, I really would like to get workers over here, but can't do that quite yet. And I'm not whipping this city. This is a great production city. Delhi needs to get a Jewish monastery and a Hindu monastery, because then I want to send out missionaries to take advantage of my shrines down here. But I'm going to finish that worker first. And this city, let's finish we want to finish the forge to take advantage of the forge whipping bonus on whips. That city, okay. Can I whip the granary here? No. But I will be able to do it next turn. Okay. Alright, I can whip a lot of cities next turn. Next turn's going to be a bloodbath. I'm going to kill a lot of population. It's also going to be a bloodbath for Germany, too, I hope. But we'll have to wait and see. Alright, they did exactly what I thought they'd do. Perfect. Perfect. Confucian missionary. This city just builds Confucian missionaries nonstop. Delhi, you need to... which city has... Alright, we want the Hindu monastery because... Or no, never mind. Opposite, the Jewish monastery. Got that backwards. Okay. I built a stable here. Let's get some more knights. Perfect. Alright, first things first. Assess the danger. Where are their units? Okay, that's not scary. A crossbow and a mace. Okay, we're still pretty safe down here. Now, note though that Willem does have knights. That's why he's the most dangerous opponent. He's the only one who's fielding knights. That makes him much more dangerous than anyone else. 2-move units are much, much, much scarier than 1-move unit. Love to get this stone connected too. That would make walls and castles much, much cheaper to build. Hopefully we can get that hooked up soon. Anyway, Frederick's made a mistake. He split his stack. He's got half his units down here, half his units here, and that means these guys are going to die. Does he have anything that counters knights in this stack? Yes, he's got 2 pikes. The pikes are the only things that are counter knights here. So the pikes make this stack about 5 times more dangerous than they'd be otherwise. Without the pikes, I can just hit it with knights and they all die. But with the pikes, I'm going to probably have to sacrifice a knight or 2 here in order to make this work. Let me check the odds I get, but it's probably not going to work that well. All right, split the group. Here's my Great General Mace. He gets 57% odds. That is not a good use of a Great General Mace. How about just an average mace? 27%. Terrible odds. Let's see what we do with a Shock Knight. I got a Shock Knight in here. He gets 34% odds. Not good. Not good at all. But I probably have to sacrifice a knight. Let's use the one with 7 XP, not with 9 XP. So this is going to be ugly. I'm probably going to lose 2 knights here. But it's the best way to do this is to kill the pike or wound it and then be able to use my knights after that. Alternately, I guess I can check the odds with my own pikes. And not good. Not good. So there's nothing to be done except send knights into the meat grinder here. I'll have him attack out of the city. But yeah, as expected, he dies. And unfortunately, he barely scratched that pike. That's the bad news there. Look at this. He barely did any damage. That's an unlucky result right there. The enemy got in 5 hits. I only got in 1. That's not a good result to say the least. Similar thing here, and again I died. But oh my God, the same thing. And look at this, same thing. Terrible combat odds. Terrible luck there. Look at this. 1 hit, the enemy gets in 5. That's just awful luck. There's not much more to be said other than that. You play the game as best you can, but sometimes you get unlucky. Anyway, it does take my odds up to 71% though, and now I'm able to kill that pike, which is good news. Get in the flanking damage, but losing 2 knights makes this a costly attack regardless. All right, promote to shock, 86%. All right. If we only lose the 2 knights, that's not too bad, but it's not good either. It's still not good. It's not a great result. All right. But now we can use 90% with that knight, 96% with the other knight, Only 90% with the medic. Can't afford to lose the medic up here. There we go. So that's another kill at 96. Let's see what odds the maces are getting now. Same thing, poor odds because they're against the crossbows. Well, this still gives me 90%, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. Got unlucky again. Boy, this is a terrible round of terrible round of combat. Because I didn't kill the pikes and then I lost at 90% odds. I mean, it happens, but when you get a bad round, it's bad. Not good. Not good to say the least. Unfortunately, the AI will now benefit from those combat rounds. Anyway, so what's left? The crossbows. Yeah. All right. So best thing to do here is take a mace, have a mace cover that. Have two maces cover that so that the AI doesn't move there. Take the rest of these units and move into the city. Now, alternately, I could have just defended the city, but there's no guarantee that they'll attack the city. Who knows exactly what they're going to do. They still have a horse archer, so these workers are more at risk. This should be safe to move down here. The other worker, though, see, I'd like to mine this, but that's not a safe tile because the horse archer could attack and kill a worker there. So there's not much to do other than I can move here and continue spreading irrigation. Horse archer can't hit that tile. Got to work around where the enemy units are located. And obviously this settler can't found the city yet. So that was a pretty awful turn, all things considered. A little bit unlucky in terms of combat. Perhaps should have been less aggressive in taking some of those battles too. And this knight certainly is needed over here in the west now. Alright, you guys move over to here. And oh, apparently I can see into why can I see into the city? Oh, this vision here, this tile here gives me vision. I can see through the water. I can see through the water into that city. Let's see if there's anything nasty. Well, we got another force coming up over here. Next turn we'll have to deal with that. So that's not the prettiest, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. All right, so let's move my pike back in that direction. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this tile is not safe yet. I need the borders to expand. Once these borders expand, I'll control this tile and these 3 tiles, and then that tile would be safe to head over there. So let's head over here. Mine that. Next turn I'm going to mine the iron, because that road will be done next turn. Alright, you head back there, and you might as well finish healing, and you can finish healing too. Okay. You can finish healing. That's right, I've got another worker. Nice. Of course, I don't actually want him to continue mining there. Got another pike, which is nice. And the missionary we'll use up here. Don't want him to get killed, obviously. You come up here and help this guy. Should be safe enough there. General Timo can move up here. Alright, now it's time to go through my cities and get in some of those whips that I said I would do. So this city here, 2 pop for a knight. That's a great trade. It'll grow right back. The city, 2 pop for a stable. Whip off the low tiles. Don't think I want to whip the spy because it's only for 1 pop. This city, whip the knight for 3 pop. Whipping off tiles that aren't that good, so it'll grow back. Can I whip the bank yet? 4 pop. I want that to grow another size first, I think. I'll whip that. Now's a good time to whip because I just came out of the golden age. I want that city to keep growing. I don't want to whip that city, obviously. Let's let that finish naturally and then maybe whip a forge. This city I will probably want to whip that night, but not for another turn. And yes, I definitely want to whip the granary. Perfect. Okay. Very good. Alrighty, let's see. See what these guys do. Oh, they decided to pull back. That was probably the worst result for me, is them pulling back. That's actually not a good thing. It'd be better if they just moved forward and attacked like idiots, but they didn't do that. I might not use these trebs for a while, but when I do need them, I'll definitely want them. Alright. Another knight. Granary here. What do we want? Do I have walls here yet? I definitely want city walls here for protection. Well, actually, I'll be at 40%. I'm actually going to be at 40% culture in a minute, so I don't really need them. Walls are... Barracks are forged next. Barracks is fine. Alrighty. We got units incoming here, but there's no way I'm fighting them this turn. Not with them on that hill tile, because they get a defensive bonus there. Oh, these guys are trying to run away. Or, wow, there's a lot of units incoming. A lot of units incoming. Look at all these guys. Frederick hasn't sent this many guys in a while. Probably have to defend in Sullla here. And just let them attack and hope for the best. I hate having to do that. I much prefer to hit outside the city, but I don't think I have too much of a choice. Alright, fortunately I can get a road on this tile. They've even looked to mine it soon. But yeah, I'm obviously not going to attack that. Yeah, let's get these guys healed up. I thought this side was going to be the quiet side, but it hasn't. This side's been more active so far. Oh, never mind. Wait a minute. That pike should be promoted. I want the anti-mounted unit promotion, which is really, really good on pikemen. Anyway, if they attack, they're going to get shredded pretty badly. Oh, and I do actually need another missionary. I forgot because I'm about to found another city. Where do I... they're starting to put a few more units in that city. This missionary is for that settler up there. Alright. Come on down here, buddy. We're about to have some more action on our hands down here when these guys move out. That knight being in the group makes it more dangerous, of course. There's a city over here too that I'd love to kill. If I can kill the city that's over here, I'll get control of a lot of tiles. But until I do, it's going to be tough. Once I kill this stack, I can move on this city. Serton, I can't pronounce Dutch city names. But once I kill this stack, I can probably move on this city. Unless another stack shows up, of course. I got a lot of knights. I might need some more non-knights. So I'm very heavy on knights down here. Almost maybe too heavy on the knights. Oh well. That's not a bad thing. Knights are the best units in this era by quite a bit. You can just hang out for now. Like, knights are much, much better than pretty much any other unit. Alright, so let's move the Great General Pike over here and hang out. Alright. You come over here too. Alright, we can't get in the city just yet. Let's see. I want to keep these guys up here for the moment because that keeps mounted units from moving on that tile. Not that I think that knight's going to move on that tile, but you never know. So I can actually move on to this tile and mine it this turn. I want to cancel those orders though, just so I can move these guys next turn if need be. Alright, we got another pike here. Move this guy up. Alright, move up. And let's get that iron mined. Iron's a great tile. It'll be a 1-5 tile once it's mined. Very, very nice. Alrighty, let's see. So, hanging in there. Gonna have gunpowder finished. Let's see what Willem has in terms of techs. Let's see. I don't know what he's researching towards. His research has not been that great recently either. Alright, we're getting there. Music's up next. Yeah, see, they did what I expected them to do. Music is next. Very well, carry on then. Yeah, now I can draft muskets, so if some of these cities look like they're in deep trouble, I can draft a musket out of them. I also would like to get the Forbidden Palace up in one of these southern cities. Would probably be a worthwhile investment. What do we want here? Maybe a bank. Oh no, wait, I just maybe we get another spy actually, because that's a lot cheaper. Alrighty, forge up here. What else does this city need? The city needs more food actually, but it only has the one. You know what? I need to irrigate a tile. I need to irrigate this tile to give it more food surplus. It only has +4. That's not enough. It needs more food. Plus, I'm going to want to work that iron mine too. Let's get a barracks because they're cheap and it'll provide happiness. Alrighty. What do we got? Come on. Game's lagging for a second. Oh my goodness, that's a pretty big stack there. It's a pretty big stack, but a cottage. Oh, that's nothing there. Alrighty. The thing is about this stack, though, it's pretty vulnerable to knights. There aren't really a lot of units in this stack that counter knights, to be perfectly honest. There's a knight on top, but after that, there's a pike, and after that, there's really nothing that stops knights. And knights aren't very good on the defense, so I should probably hit this stack with knights and flank away their trebuchets. That seems like the best option, because if I wait another turn, these war elephants are going to join the stack, and then knights aren't very good against war elephants. So that would be my plan. Although it's... oh, wow. Huh. At least I can get 50-50 odds. Which, of course, I lost, because, you know, I'm not going to win 50-50 odds. But, well, almost. But it works out there. 37%, win at 37%. So, yeah, I suppose it balances out over time. Anyway, the real goal, though, is... and look at this. The maces are all City Raider promoted, which means that they're not good in the field. So what we need to do now is flank away those trebs. Gotta use flanking promotion. 94%. Well, let's... Alright, 79. Let's give him shock. 90% by hitting a different unit. That did some damage to the trebuchets. Nice. Same thing, 79. Yeah, I was gonna say this should get me to hit a crossbow, but that's not bad. I don't mind that at all. Taking out crossbows is good because then that means if I take out the crossbows, that means my maces will not hit their crossbows, so that's a good thing. I really could use another knight or two, though. And I hate having to use injured units. Alright, 96%. That's worth doing. And we got more flanking damage. Not a lot, but to get some. Okay, now I just need to kill that last crossbow. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get good odds on that. Time to send in the maces, probably. 56%. Let's not risk the Great General on that. 56% again. Nah, that guy... let's send in a mace who's just going to die then. What happens if I give him cover? Pretty much the same. Alright, so he dies, but he knocks the crossbow down to just about nothing, which is what we want. 96%. Oh wait, that guy already fought. He can't attack again. 58% is not nearly good enough there. Alrighty, now we've got mace on mace combat. Do I want to Whisper Grace General at 97? Yes. Yes, I do. 88's not good enough though. 96, and now we're into their damaged back lines. So now the killing gets very easy. 99, we'll take that. And he gets 99, and we get some flanking damage. So now everybody just cleans up, basically. I did make a mistake there, though. I should have saved a knight to kill the last enemy so I could move and then move back again. That was a bit of a mistake, but oh well. This is just free XP at this point. So now we'll clean up the rest of the enemies. Doesn't really matter what attacks. You know, I can even attack with the pikes and get free. You know, it's just free XP at this point. There we go. Got a great general. Nice. And let's move this guy into the city. Okay, so we cleaned up most of that stack and didn't do too much. We didn't lose too much there. But I lose 1 unit. What did I lose there? I lost 2 units. Okay, that was not bad. To kill that many units, that wasn't bad at all. Not bad. And I do have some more reinforcements on the way, as you saw earlier. Alright, so the rest of these guys can heal up. And there's no 2-move unit there, so... Oh yeah, there's no 2-move unit there. Okay. Alrighty. But I need more units over here in the west. This is a little bit low. You can see I've only got a single unit in this city, which is shaky. I need more units over there pronto. I really need to get to Cuirassier. Once I get to Cuirassier, I'll have odds on a lot of these battles again, in a way that I don't right now. Anyway, let's try to mine this tile and be prepared to run away if we see anything. And I am not in a position to plant another city up there right now. Alright. There we go. Got that iron mine down. Perfect. Now you guys irrigate down. Down from here. Okay. Now we want to try to do the same thing to this stack, if at all possible. What's dangerous here? The only thing dangerous is the knight. See, the maces are mostly city raider promoted, and that doesn't make them very good. Well, I mean, it makes them good at hitting cities, but it makes them terrible for field combat, which is not good. Let's see. The pike gets 1% odds against the mace, so that's bad. The mace gets 25% against the knight, so it's got to be knights. Of course it does, right? 71%. I'm sure that's the best I'm going to get. What happens if I use one of these guys? Set 67. Let's use this guy. 67. He's only got 11 XP. 2/3 odds. 2/3 odds he comes back. But of course he dies. Now, if he'd been a Cuirassier, he would have had like close to 90% odds. Sadly, he was not a Cuirassier. Anyway, though, now we got to get through the maces. Oh, interesting. Adding shock caused me to hit. Adding shock caused me to hit the damaged knight instead. Shows how strong the knights really are. All right, 89%. What happens if I give him shock? Oh, look at that. I get a horse archer instead. That's fine. You can only sacrifice so many units before you got to defend. Yeah, there we go. 98.8. Again, okay, so look at this. Look at this little combat right here. This is knight against mace. It's a highly promoted knight, yes, but I still get 99% odds. This is why knights are just so much better units than maces. Going from 8 strength up to 10 just makes such an enormous difference. And then, of course, you know, obviously promotions help on top of that. But knights are just such better units than maces. It's not even close. And that little thing there just kind of demonstrated that. Alrighty, let's check some of our other units here, shall we? 99%, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, go ahead. We'll go ahead and take the 99. It's just free XP. 97% against. Now, let's take the 99 over the 97. Do I have another guy with shock promotion here? Yes, I do. Oh, wait, that guy's already attacked. Never mind. Let's just give this guy shock. He'll get 96. There we go. And now it's just a slaughter of everything left. Like, at this point, it's just free XP. 99. Give the last hit to this guy so he can get a little one more XP. Okay, so that attack got cleaned up very, very easily. Note that the borders have now expanded down here. I now control these two tiles, and that means that this tile is now fairly safe. Okay, so what we're going to do is the knights are going to heal, and then they're going to prepare to hit that city. Because from right here, from inside Nerubtum, they can hit that city. I'm also going to move my settler up. I'm going to move my settler into this city, and what I want to do is kill this city, which, by the way, has already expanded borders itself, by the way. Although it's no threat to take over this tile anytime soon. So we're going to kill that city, and then we're probably going to drop a city on this tile so that we can then control these tiles, and then we'll have a little bit more control moving forward. With the city here, I can then focus on pushing over here next to the west. That's the idea. Alrighty. All these guys now just have to heal up. They will have to spend a turn healing, but we slaughtered a pretty good Dutch army there. So I'm feeling good about this front. Feeling a less certain about the western front, because the west needs the flow of reinforcements for the time being. It's weaker. Now, if I really get in trouble, I can just draft. You know what? Actually, let's do that right now. This city is not a great city or anything like that. Let's just pop out a musket. That'll make this city unhappy, but who cares? This is not a great city or anything. We'll just pop out a musket right there. That'll help. And this city I can't draft because there's not enough happiness, sadly. But that little city, Eleazar, is fine. Now I've got a musket to play around with over there. Alright, you guys can finish that. There we go. Let's see. I've got mace longbow over there, pike mace longbow here. That's pretty solid for right now. And as far as Delhi, I can probably move the mace over because it's not. Delhi is no longer in a threatened position. What to do with this great general? At the rate at which I'm cranking knights out of this city, I think I'm going to use him as a military instructor in here. That or in Babylon. One of these two. Let's see. Babylon gets... let's see. It's 5, then 5 experience base, then 7 with the stable. Then no, I want to use them in the capital because then I get triple promoted knights out of the capital. Alrighty. What do these guys need to do? Come down here and help build farms. That works. Okay. So we're making progress, slow but steady progress. I'll turn down research, and then yeah, I can turn down research for a turn or two, and then go full bore on music. All right, we finished the theater. That gets the artist. Now borders will pop almost immediately, and that'll give me more control over here. What we need now is city walls. City walls will make this city a lot safer. No, wait a minute. With the artist, I'll pop borders soon enough anyway at level 3. And Willem popped a golden age. That is not a great sign overall. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! This is perfect. Knights out by themselves, no defenders. That means they are pike bait. It's so nice of the AI just to move out a knight like this and just, you know, give me a free kill with a pike. Now, oh, take formation then. Note that the formation, that third promotion, that's what really flips the odds, because it was only like 73, 74%, but when I get formation, it goes up to 90%, and that's when the odds really get flipped. And my great general Pike, what odds does he get? Not good enough. 77 is not good enough, unfortunately. Now this knight has got weird promotions. He's promoted flanking too, which is pretty stupid, but I don't recommend those taking that promotion set. I should have a knight here that's full health. 77. Can I get better than that? Promote for what you need. Yeah, 90%. A little odd to take a formation knight, but that's what I needed here, so that's what I'm going to take. And he can slip right back into the town. Great. Now these guys will heal up to full, and then next turn we're going to smack that city. Unless, of course, a huge army wanders out of the fog. But barring that, we're going to smack that city next turn. See? Heal up to full. Heal to full. That guy won't be full, but he'll be close to it. Heal to full. You just chill for now. Settler, you chill for now. Heal. 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 Chill. Does this city need, Nah, this city's pretty set. Doesn't really need much. So these guys can probably... Might as well cottage this. I don't know if the city needs it yet, but it will at some point. Now this is a stack that defends against knights really well. I'm probably going to need to let these guys attack me. Let's see. These are all single movers though, so what I can do is I can get this tile rotated because they're all single movers, and I'm still not in a position to found this city yet. You guys just need to heal because you guys are all super beat up. And this guy needs to get promoted because otherwise he's not going to heal. 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 You can just fortify. Oh, look at this. My great general Mace. The elusive Combat 5 promotion. Awesome. I love Combat 5. He'll actually be able to take Combat 6 if he gets another promotion. Look at that. Yeah, he needs 13 more experience for Combat 6. What I really want to do is just keep this guy alive until I can turn him into a rifle, which won't take too much longer. Maybe about 30 turns or so. Something like that. Alright. Rest, rest, rest. Fortify. These guys are still not in danger yet, because I can see any tile from which they'd be able to hit these guys. So keep on mining. Alright, go back to Babylon. Move down here. Alrighty. Perfect. Wow, this is actually going to be a really good production city. Yeah. Going to be a very nice production city with all these hills. I don't really want to work cottages here. I want to work mines. You know what? We can make this the heroic... not the heroic. Well, we could make it the heroic epic city. What I wanted to say, though, is we can make this the Forbidden Palace city. Could make this the Forbidden Palace city, I think. Unless I already have a... No, I don't have one. So, farm that. I want to see what's down here. What's down at this... Where I've got this X. I want to see what's down there next. Alrighty. So, hopefully we can kill this city on this upcoming turn. That's the hope. Depends what comes out of the fog, though, as always. Spy. No, wait, I don't have stables here. So get the stable up first, obviously. Knights. More knights. And what did I want here next? We probably want to get our super cheap organized courthouses up. This city, oh, this city is like a production city too. Well, this city needs a forge next. Probably whip the forge. Very well. All right. So, oh wow. Okay. Well, I guess we're not attacking that city because we got a big stack from FDR coming in. So I guess we're not attacking. Not against that. Now, sadly, these workers are going to have to move because of that knight. Dang it. See, this is what's frustrating is you just randomly get like a huge stack of enemy units come in. And now we got to kill those guys. But fortunately, there's two pikes in here. So we're gonna probably lose more knights, or because of the pikes in here. Now the good news is we're not far from cuirassier, and cuirassier do quite well against pikes. Yeah, 2 turns for music, and then, well, a little bit after that. Fortunately, there aren't elephants with this stack, so we're gonna lose some units here, but hopefully not too many. Largely, the problem is those 2 pikes, which I can't really do anything about. I don't want to sit here and defend, because then the trebuchets will hit me and they'll deal collateral damage, and that's not good. I don't want to get collateral. Plus, notice my stack here is all offensive units. I don't have a lot of defensive units. You know, I don't have like a bunch of muskets and stuff like that. So, in any case, time to pick our units and try to go on the attack. That knight is going to be a problem too. I can't get odds. I can't get especially good odds against that knight. Wow, this guy's almost dead. At least he didn't die though. Alrighty, let's get at least a combat 3 guy. What happens if I promote this guy to form? Wait, no. He gets the pike because he doesn't have shock. 50%. Alright, this is probably the best odds I'm going to get. Combat 3 and shock. But I still only get 67. That's not great. Still, I think it's the best I can do, so let's try it. And we got lucky, fortunately. Not only surviving, but also getting that collateral damage. So now the question is just taking out the 2 pikes. And that is going to be a dicey matter. Well, I can I can get odds with this guy too. Probably will lose, but it's worth the odds to try. And I did in fact lose. Unfortunate. But you know, you do two odds that are at 2/3. You're probably going to lose one of them. Let's take the same thing, 68%. And of course, lost 68% twice in a row. That's frustrating because those were my 2 highest promoted knights that I just lost there. 87% on this guy. Well, we'll clean up from here. Seriously, we will clean up the fight from here, but that really sucks to lose when I had odds twice in a row. 67 is not huge odds, but, you know, I had good odds to win there. Anyway, this is just easy cleanup here. So 96. 96. Let's... 99. 99. Grab another mace. 99. Yeah, see, at this point, we easily win these battles. I knew once I won the first couple ones, it would be a non-factor, but 99, 99, and so, I mean, not the end of the world. I only lost 2 knights, but I was hoping to only lose 1, unfortunately. I was hoping to only lose 1 there. Yeah, we killed trebuchets by flank attack. Do. Alright. Come on. Oh my god. So many announcements. Okay, finally. But that means I won't be doing... You won't be seeing me doing any attacking here, because I gotta heal up before I can push again. It's just hard to make progress. I'm kind of waiting on higher tech units, unfortunately. It's kind of what I need is... I really need cuirassier right now. I'm kind of holding until I can get them. I'll be able to upgrade all these units to cuirassier once that happens. No, I can't hit this guy in retreat, unfortunately. Would have been nice to be able to do that, but I can't. Anyway. Yeah, that's life. Okay, let's get a couple more of these hills mined. Alright, you come down here and chill for the time being. Spy, you go ahead and... come on. Game's lagging a little bit. You go into enemy territory next turn. I probably need help over here in the west more. So let's send these 2 knights over there. This guy over here too. Alright, and you chill. I'm hoping that these guys are going to attack. I don't know if they will, but I need another turn to heal before I can... Well, actually, no, I don't need another turn to heal. The question is, do I want to attack these guys? What's dangerous in here? The knight? Well, let's see what they... Let's give them a turn. Let's see what they do first. I'll wait one turn and see what they do. If they start running around pillaging, I'm going to have to look into attacking them. This guy joined the city as a military instructor. And now, unfortunately, these guys got to move, which sucks, but otherwise the knight could attack and kill them. And I don't want them to die, obviously. Yeah, war will play havoc with your use of workers, unfortunately. Alrighty. Okay, now there was a city around here that I saw that I could whip. I thought I saw one of these was pretty much ready for a whip. Maybe I'm... No, I think it was this city. I can whip the stable. I think that was it. Something like that. Anyway. So, holding the line for right now. Kind of what we're doing, holding the line. Get that bank up next. So what did they do? Okay, so they bombarded the defenses with the Treb. They should attack on the inner turn now, and they should get slaughtered on the attack, probably. This missionary is for the new city I'm planning on founding down here. Let's see what's in this direction though. Move in our spies. Hello. Well, that city's not very heavily defended at all. Leiden. That city has got like nothing in it. Yeah, I can move here and hit Leiden before they even really know what's going on. Once my units are full health again. There's more units incoming here too. More war elephants. It's just tough to go on the offensive with knights against war elephants because war elephants win that matchup pretty decisively. Yeah, they should attack there. Anyway, though, oh, that's nice. Got the little chopping bonus. And we even get bonus production now. Let's see. You know, I actually kind of want to keep that forest intact. I don't really want to chop that. But, you know what? I can just work that tile instead. And let's chop this. Oh, now we got another. More overflow production. Well, that's fine. That'll just overflow into something else. What else do we have here? Oh, units. These guys need to heal because they took a lot of damage. They took a pretty big beating. It looks like they're actually getting ready for another push down there. But let's see, one. So yeah, we could move like 1, 2, 1, 2. No, wait, that wouldn't work. 1, 2, 1, 2. Could move on to this tile here. I just need to be careful. I need to make sure there's not like a big stack coming in behind me as I'm about to push forward. Oh, Delhi's unhappy? What's it so unhappy about? Oh yeah, because I have no happiness resources. Well, we'll figure something out. I'll just whip something and that'll provide well, it won't provide happiness, but it'll kill off people and then they won't be able to complain. Alright, heal. These guys have to heal for this turn, unfortunately. And boy, combat 5. Nice. I'll take that. Oh, that guy's really hurt. Heal. Heal. Yeah, see, these guys took a lot of damage last turn. I gotta pick a promotion here. Just pick combat 2. C. Alright, let's give this guy another promotion, because otherwise he's not going to heal up to full. What are we looking at here? That's right, I needed a cottage on that tile too. Alrighty. I'm still hoping to be able to smash either one of these two cities in a turn or two. But, alrighty. So they attacked in the west as expected. There's military tradition. Oh boy, that's an expensive tech. 8 turns at 100%. Oh, I won't be getting that anytime soon. Maybe if I get some capture gold, though. So did I actually lose anything? No, I don't think so. Treb withdrew from combat. Oh, wait, my knight died to a German mace? That's weird. Oh well, not the end of the world. I'll kill these units easily. So let's clean these guys up, shall we? 96%. I can get better odds than that. Let's use one of these knights. Yeah, 97. Get some more XP on the Great General Mace. This guy's also got 2 movements, so he can hit that and then move back in. Okay, so we handled that pretty well. Probably be better to let that group attack too, rather than trying to defend. Knight, dang it. That knight just makes it so I can't road either of these tiles, which is a real pain in the rear. But I can toss down a road on this tile, even though that doesn't really do anything. Can't hurt, though. Alrighty. Fortify. But the west looks to be pretty good, so maybe I can start sending reinforcements down to the south again, which would be nice. Alrighty. Time for you to start moving into enemy territory. You're going to be wherever that settler goes, so you can just stay on the same tile. Alrighty, you. What's down here by Leiden? Not too much. Leiden's only got 3 units in it. And I don't see anything coming up. So, you know what? Let's go big or go home, right? YOLO this. Let's go after Leiden, and let's do it. Make the big push this turn. So this is a bit bold, a little bit daring, but we can do some stuff. We can draft a musket here for some extra defense. Not going to be too happy in Delhi, but they're just going to have to live with it for right now. It's like, Delhi, deal with it. It's like, just deal with it, buddy. I know you're not going to be happy, but I want another defensive unit for over here. See, like they're building another stack here, but this won't be ready to attack for a little while yet. So now's our moment to strike. Like, we can see the enemy's weak, and it's time to make him pay. How do we want to do this one? Which tile do I want to attack from? Probably this tile, I think. So let's do that. Let's do it. This will be hopefully the end of this video, a big crushing attack. And I'll raise this city, kill this city, raise it, and replace it with a new city with my settler right there. But what this means is we got to send everything forward. Like, the only thing that stay behind are the 1 movers because they can't keep up. All of the knights got to go. Like, all of the knights. Everything. Even the ones that are hurt. And our double move Great General Pike's got to go forward, so. These guys, the slow movers can't keep up, so. See, the thing about the AI in this game is if you move a slow lumbering stack up next to a city, they'll start producing units to reinforce it. But if you move fast with fast moving units, with mounted units, they can't react in time, and that's why that city is so lightly defended, because they're not ready for an attack there yet. So that's really good news. If we can hit them and hit them fast, then we can really benefit from it. That forge is almost ready to be whipped. And this is going to be a really nice city once I get some more of this stuff finished. Need 1 more farm here. Alrighty, so this is a risky. This is the potential to backfire if a humongous stack wanders up out of the fog. But we got to continue making. Yeah, and of course a humongous stack did just wander up out of the fog naturally. Oh, and of course America shows up with a big stack right as I say that. Obviously. Can't ever be easy in this game, can it? Oh boy. Well, we'll see. Maybe I can still. Let's see what odds we're getting. Maybe we can still make a big attack regardless. How big is this stack? Okay, that's not too bad. I think I can hold out. I think I can hold out for the moment. A little bit worried, but I can always draft like crazy. I can always just start drafting. Alrighty. Yeah, I gotta go now while the odds are so bad for the defending units here. Once this top longbow's dead, yeah, the odds are going to look a lot better. So let's send in a sacrificial lamb. Somebody who has no XP at all. Somebody who has no XP at all, thank you. So this unit's going to die. I just wanted to do as much damage as possible before he dies. He did not do very much damage. I was hoping for a little bit more than that. He only got in one hit. Granted, the odds weren't very good, but I was hoping for more than I got. Let's just put it that way. 10%. That was not that bad. He got some damage on that mace. 9%. I think I can do better than that. 23%. He didn't do much of anything. Got a little damage, but not much. Not much. 23. Alright, now my top promoted knights can almost get odds. 24%. Alright, we crippled one longbow. Almost there now. I kind of need this guy to win at his 84% odds. And he did. Alrighty, getting close now. 64. Come on, don't let me down. Of course he did let me down. But I think I still have enough attackers to do this. 99%. %. And now we should be able to kill this. I'll use this guy. There we go. Got it. Now, as much as I'd like to keep this city, I have no way to hold this, so we got to burn this down. So we're going to burn this city down. And we're going to be preparing to refound this city over here. Actually, I think on the gold tile is the best location, because that'll instantly connect the gold. Also, it'll be on a hill for defense. These units are probably all dead, though. Alrighty, time to move units forward to cover these guys. And get the pike. Alright, cover that. Okay, now we need to move these guys back over here to defend against that incoming stack, and it's going to be touch and go for the next couple turns, but we did manage to get some territory. This city, I'm going to pop out a musket because I need another defender. Got a musket down here. This horse archer's just asking to die, so let's kill him. Hold on. That might end up being a terrible trade of a unit, but we'll see. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll cover it with a musket. Hopefully that guy will survive. I think it will. And the spy, we got more units coming up. But losing that city hurt the Dutch. That was a good city for them. Nijmegen's down here. So that'll hurt them a lot. And we can hopefully go after that city next. Yeah, I got some unhappiness. That's okay. The gold tile will produce a lot of happiness. So hopefully next turn we'll have that gold tile. Now obviously I need to send the next reinforcements down to the south because I just got so many units killed down there on this last turn. West looks like it'll be okay for the moment. Let's go ahead and chop this and ideally road it too. West should be okay for the moment. Alright. I'm gonna just found the city at the start of this turn, and I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, I knew that those knights were dead. They died for the greater cause out over there. I knew that they were gonna be dead. but that's okay. We killed a major Dutch city, so we made some progress. And we also picked up some capture gold, too. Over here, what do we have? Courthouse. Yeah, so let's get a stable, and then let's start building some more military out of here. There's not much more this city really needs. Except some happiness. Yeah, okay, well, you know what? That's even better, because we pulled the American stack over here to the west, and that bought us some time. So that actually helps. Now, watch, we're going to drop a city on the gold, and oh my goodness gracious, we've actually got another happiness resource! Ah! We've got the gold resource, which means that our cities all get a huge influx of happiness. Thank goodness. Let's get some walls up first. Now, this is a really lousy city, but the city itself only exists for one reason, and that's to control territory. So, the fact that the city really sucks doesn't even matter. Let's whip out the walls here. Give it that extra defense. And we are slowly, step by step, blood by blood, gallon of bloodshed, we're slowly making progress here in pushing the borders forward. That gold resource is going to help a lot. In a city like Delhi, that's 2 happiness right here. So that'll make it much, much easier to... What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, much more happiness in all my cities. I can grow them higher. Now I've got more of a happy cap. I can actually draft cities without going into super unhappiness. So, oh, wow, look at this. They're apparently deciding to bypass Sullla and maybe head for that city. It's a shame that there's a mace here. Otherwise, I could hit this unit, with this stack, which is all mounted. I could hit it with pikes otherwise, but oh well, that's fine. And we got another Persian stacking coming soon too. Lovely. Never really ends. Anyway, but this is longer than I honestly wanted to do anyway. So I'm going to stop the video here, and we'll pick up again in a little bit. So until next time, thanks for watching, and see you guys again soon. Until then, have a great one. Take care. See you soon.